Western Conference free agency predictions. We just did the East, so we're gonna go out west. The first team in the West, alphabetically wise, is the Dallas Mavericks. I think they need a POA, point of attack defender, or just defense anywhere on that court. Obviously, the biggest priority should be none of the less Kyrie Irving. You let Kyrie Irving walk, and your team is in a rebuild. So I think they need to go get Grant Williams or Dylan Brooks. One of those two guys, good defense, and Grant Williams can shoot, Dylan Brooks can't. But one of those two guys, they provide valuable defense for that team.
Okay. Obviously, priority is re-sign Kyrie. And once you do that, I don't know how much cap space you have left.
Yep.
I've been looking forward to this all day because I was up at 2 a.m. last night doing research.
Yeah, so
My bad. I'm excited. Okay? I'm excited about this player. This is the player I think can change the Mavericks franchise, all right?
Really.
Okay.
And it's not Omax.
No.
he's gonna change it.
No. Because I was up. I was looking at what the Mavericks need, right? The Mavericks need a playmaker off the bench. They need someone who can run the offense when Luka isn't on the floor. Kyrie isn't that
Luka's
guy.
playing 35 minutes, bro.
But there is a guy who had the 12th highest assist to turnover.
I'm about to hear fucking
You're
Reggie
about to
Jackson.
You're about
I'm
to
gonna hear him.
No, you're gonna hear some
Okay.
bullshit, but you're gonna hear it because
Okay.
I was up at 2 a.m. doing research on this. Okay, thank you, Basketball Reference. Okay, this guy had the 12th highest assist to turnover ratio among players who played significant time, even just over 10 games. Like over 10 of players who played over 10 games last season, 12th highest assist to turnover ratio. Had one of the higher assist percentages in the league. The Dallas Mavericks should sign Corey Joseph. Corey Joseph is the missing piece.
He's on the Pistons. They don't fucking matter. Those stats don't matter.
Corey Joseph is the missing piece.
Dude, those
Okay?
stats
All right.
don't matter.
I'm telling you, you put Corey Joseph on the Dallas Mavericks this year. I don't care how bad the duo of Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic is. The Dallas Mavericks are making the playoffs as a top 6 team.
Cam, I want you to know. I want you to know. I know a couple Pistons fans on Twitter. Okay, they called Corey Joseph the worst player in the league.
Yeah.
Okay, like
You think I'm trusting Pistons fans?
they watch
They
the
watch
game.
it.
I don't care.
You watch the stats.
All
Watching the stats.
Corey Joseph.
They're watching with-
We
Wait,
get
They're
it,
watching with
bro.
their hearts. I'm watching with my mind.
That was the last name I expected out of you.
We get it. I just kept it simple. Kyrie Irving. That's who they need.
Kyrie
That's it.
Denver Nuggets. It's looking more and more likely that they are going to lose Bruce Brown in free agency.
That's fine.
Whether it be the Lakers or not, I don't want it to be. So I think they need to go get a replacement for him, and I think the perfect one actually is a player who played for the Lakers last year, being Lonnie Walker. I think if they get Lonnie Walker, I think he could be just as good as Bruce Brown for them. I mean, next to Jokic, he can shoot the ball. He shoots the ball better than Bruce Brown. He's more athletic than Bruce Brown. He can do all the things Bruce Brown does. I think that if you can replace Lonnie Walker with Bruce Brown, that's perfect. If you don't want Lonnie Walker or he gets signed by another team, go snatch Thibault up. See if you can get him.
I like it. If this diva buys in, Cam Reddish could be a good piece.
Yo, I'm scared of that.
I could.
I am very scared
But
of
he's
that.
such a loser.
MPJ and Cam Reddish.
Oh my god.
The ball is not going anywhere. It stops at the wings. The ball stops at the wings.
He's got to buy in.
No, Cam Reddish on that team would be nasty.
It would. Here's what I'm looking at right now because another interesting free agent, and it's not a huge piece, but Jeff Green is a free agent, and though he'll probably come back on a vet minimum or something
Really?
like
Hopefully.
that. But
was
you
good.
got he's what 38 years old now. He
I am going to another
Unk ain't jumping like that forever. So you need a lob threat next to Jokic, and you also need a Bruce Brown replacement. I'm not against a Will Barton reunion in Denver. I liked Will Barton in Denver. I know it's not like I don't know. It's not a great replacement for Bruce Brown. But in terms of a lob threat, why not go get a guy that is nothing but a lob threat that you can play 10 minutes off the bench?
I guess.
Derrick Jones Jr.
I'm not mad. at
Why
it.
not go get Derrick Jones Jr.
is very good as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Corey, you said who?
Reddish.
Reddish. Oh yeah. Okay. Time to go to our token Warriors fan we have on this podcast.
And it's the easiest answer,
It's
too.
the easiest
It
answer,
really
Cam,
is.
but let's hear it.
Jackson Hayes. I'm kidding. Of course, you got to re-sign Draymond. You got to bring him back. The Warriors without Draymond might as well be a fish without water. Like you gotta have him on the team.
What do you hold on, before you see it, I want to see what are your thoughts on them saying Chris Paul is planning on starting?
I don't like it, and
All right,
I feel like that's all I gotta say about it.
You don't
now.
gotta say anything.
We gotta have another video about it.
yeah.
But that's all I'm gonna say now. But not even joking. I want Jackson Hayes on the Warriors.
That's not a bad.
I don't like. I mean,
fine.
I know Pelicans fans don't like certain aspects of him personality-wise and what he does on the court is limited, but it's all the Warriors need him to do. Be a rim protector and be a lob threat.
What he does off the court's pretty bad too.
Yeah.
But-
So when I
Yeah,
talk about-
but like,
talking about
but,
it.
we,
On the
but you know
corner,
what?
off the
You know what?
corner.
You know what? You know what? We had Anthony Lamb on the team last year. I think morals have gone completely out the window. Okay. Also, DeAndre Jordan. I don't think that'd be a
Okay.
bad pickup either.
I think he's the worst player in the league, but okay.
You can
NBA
think
Finals
that-
game, he was contributing. You can't even hate on
Over
that.
Thomas Bryant.
Tristan,
Wow.
in the year 2023, Tristan Thompson and DeAndre Jordan had valuable minutes in the conference finals and the
That is
NBA
the
finals.
craziest shit I've heard.
Just tells you anything's possible.
For the Warriors, obviously the obvious answer is Draymond, but I threw out some names that are like affordable but serviceable depth, like a Jeff Green, like a Will Barton, just players that are.
So we're gonna have
Jeff and Jamichael Green.
No. We're gonna have 3 greens on the roster.
I mean, I just feel like you guys need at that point, if you sign Dre, you need affordable depth, and those guys can provide you affordable depth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who else could provide us affordable depth? Maybe the rookies that you drafted 2 years ago. Kerr, play the fucking rookies. God.
Yep, he's a little mad. I think I'm assuming Corby has Draymond.
I just have Draymond.
Yeah. All right. The next team out west, team with probably the most cap this summer, unless I'm missing something, the Houston Rockets. I think I'm more sure of this than anything else in the entire free agency. I think they're a lock to get Dylan Brooks. I don't think Dylan Brooks is really going to go anywhere else besides Houston.
Really?
I think it just makes sense for that team. You get a veteran. I would say he's a veteran in Dylan Brooks, kind of because the biggest thing with Houston, I think, is they need a vet. Like they don't have one. So
And I have a vet for him.
whether that vet is Dylan Brooks or Fred VanVleet, whoever it is, they just
calling
want a
Dylan
vet.
Brooks a vet feels weird.
Actually, yeah, well, he's not a vet.
No, he is.
He is, though. He's
though.
been in the league for a while,
and he's
bro.
been in the playoffs 3 times now.
Yeah, he knows
What,
it.
he was drafted 17?
Yeah, I think.
If you've been in the playoffs more than 6 years, you're almost, and especially the way he plays and his experience. So I agree with the Dylan Brooks signing. I think they should go get Trey Jones too, because I think they need a playmaker, they need a distributor, and KPJ just isn't that.
He's a scorer.
He's a
Yeah.
scorer. Jalen Green's a scorer. Jabari Parker's a scorer. Like it's just
yeah.
Jabari Smith. Fuck.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like,
Jabari Smith.
Jabari Parker might be a son. Dude, that'd be fun.
lit.
That'd be
Yeah,
lit.
that'd be cool. But yeah, Trey Jones is another guy that I like.
That's not bad.
Yeah. I had Pat Bev just because I like their
That's a
core. I
good one.
don't think they should. Just like how you felt about the what team that shouldn't put all their money into the pool?
Pistons.
The Pistons.
Yeah.
I feel about the Rockets. Like they have Amen, they have Kevin Porter Jr., Jalen Green. They have a little bit amount of guards, but really their wings. They have Tar Eason. They have Kenyon Martin Jr., Jabari Smith, Cam Whitmore. They have who am I missing?
I mean, Kenyon Martin Jr. is a restricted free agent, so he
Yeah.
could
Is he?
go, he could go
I
somewhere
think
else.
they might not match though.
I could see them not matching.
And then I think Jay Sean Tate they have too. So I just think they
Yeah.
have so many forwards. I just want them
Pat
to
Bev.
get some toughness out of Ahmed Thompson. I'm not saying he doesn't have any. I think I'm pretty high on Ahmed
mad
Thompson,
at him, no.
especially after the last couple weeks. But I just think there's no hurt in getting Pat Bev. All Pat Bev's former teammates say how good he is, how intense he is, how they learn from him, especially like the Timberwolves players. It'd be good leadership, not even for winning, which I think they need to win because they don't have their pick. But just because they don't have their pick doesn't mean it's the end of the world if they don't win a bunch of games. Like development is development at the end of the day.
Yeah. Next team out west, or do you want to keep talking about
No. I
Okay.
was just
Next team out
preparing
west,
to talk about this shit show.
the Clippers? There are some James Harden rumors swirling around, so
Yeah.
be wary of that. But with that being said, I have a Pat Bev reunion out there. Okay, go get Pat Bev again.
At what point is just every team a Pat Bev reunion?
I mean,
how many teams has he played
for
for?
like 2 teams, but
Like,
I get what you're saying. If they don't want Pat Bev, go get Seth Curry. Go get a shooter.
yeah. They need a point guard. If they get Harden, they don't need Russ. But if they don't get Harden, I think they need Russ more than Russ needs to be on the Clippers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think if Russ does go elsewhere, Kendrick Nunn isn't a bad signing, but they're just in such a shitty position right now.
Yeah.
You know, they're further over the cap than the Warriors. Like,
mean,
they're
yeah.
further into the luxury cap
Steve
than the
Ballmer's
Warriors.
rich, bro.
Like, the CBA is gonna
hit 'em.
knock them on their ass. Like,
Yeah, that's why they're trying to unload salary. They did it with Eric Gordon. They're trying to get rid of Norman Powell.
I mean, I get it. It's just like I don't understand the position. Like the position they're in, they're trying to unload salary while being a championship contender, which are two things that usually don't coincide.
Yeah. They need luck.
that's what you wrote.
No, it's not what I wrote, but that's what I'm gonna say. Let's
Okay.
move on.
What'd you put down?
I put Russ, but after this Harden stuff, because like that was before all the Harden stuff. Now it's just like
They need
injury luck.
they need Kawhi and PG to stay healthy for 60 games together.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Clippers.
And then they could get a high seed, so they don't have to play the Suns in the first round.
From 0 to
the
17.
other team in LA, the Lakers. Obviously, I think their biggest priority is keeping their core together with Reeves, D'Lo, and Roy. Obviously, the Bruce Brown rumors are swirling. Brooker Lopez rumors are swirling. But I just put down some cheap options. You can go get Kevin Knox. That's a minimum guy now.
I still think he's an NBA player, and just
I think he is. He's 20. He's like 22.
Yeah.
It's like crazy. He's really young.
Wow.
look at the Wizards. They'll give you minutes.
I put Utah down.
He's
I love
2
Utah.
years older than you.
That's crazy.
That's
He's
crazy.
been in the league for like 4 years.
Yeah.
Wow. And then my dream
Where's it at,
signing
Corby?
was Cam Reddish, but that's highly unlikely.
Yeah. I like Seth Curry on the Lakers. Just put
I
another
just think we
shit
have too
around
many
LeBron.
cards,
I
man.
had Clarkson, but I forgot he accepted. Yeah, he accepted it. So Seth Curry would be mine. Second player.
That's not bad. Next
get a
team,
bag.
next team out west, Memphis Grizzlies. So I took a stretch here. A big stretch. Fuck it, bro. Go get Chris Middleton. Like, fuck it, bro. You might as well. Go try and get Chris Middleton.
With what money?
Cam, it's a rare. I said fuck you.
Like you said, fuck. But who are they going to create?
you find a way to make it work.
Where is the money
You
coming
find.
from?
I don't know.
You don't just find it.
Okay,
This isn't national
you don't get
treasure.
Chris
You don't
Middleton.
just find
It's in
the
your
money.
account.
You don't get Chris Middleton. You go get Kelly Oubre.
What is
There you
Mr.
go.
Krabs
Go
giving money in
get
his
Kelly
mattress?
Oubre. Make the whole team.
Oh yeah,
light-skinned.
that's exactly what Memphis needs,
Yeah,
right?
they need a Kelly Oubre.
You know, a team with a culture problem, they just really need to add Kelly Oubre onto that team.
What has Kelly Oubre done bad?
Be Kelly Oubre.
All right, this
Like,
this,
Hey,
dude,
words, man.
this dude does not like.
I like Kelly Oubre as a basketball player, but if you are talking about adding him to a team that already has culture issues, you're adding a guy who really doesn't care about basketball to a team.
That's harsh.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
he's a great basketball player, but when it comes to actually caring about playing winning basketball, he's about going out there and looking good for himself.
I guess.
But anyway, the Grizzlies don't need to add anybody. They already have everything that they
I
need
think
on
they
their
do
roster.
need a small forward.
They do.
Oh,
They do need a small forward.
I think all they need is a point guard to play the first 25 games.
Who's
Or
playing the
a backup point guard. Get a George Hill or a Goran Dragic
Cam,
to
who is
play
the
the first
who is the
25
starting
games.
small
of that.
Who is a starting small forward?
They don't need one apparently.
No,
Exactly.
It's a positionless league.
I think they need a guy who's cheap but has very high upside at the small forward with John Morant being out and the scorings to be gone. Get TJ Warren
I like
because
it.
he has potential to be a 20-point game scorer. Obviously, he won't be.
Oh,
but
Luke Kennard. Why can't
At
you
the
play
three,
Luke
good
at
Lord
the
almighty.
two? At the two and play Desmond Bain at the three.
a 6'3" guy at the 3. I mean,
That ain't working. Next team.
Desmond Bain isn't 6'3".
like maybe 6'4".
His
he's-
wingspan looks like it.
I thought he was listed at 6'6".
Oh wait, he's like 6'5".
So he's 1 inch shorter than Jalen Brown.
Okay, we've already gone from 6'3" to 6'5", so 6'6".
He's 6'5".
Okay,
He's not.
I knew he wasn't 6'3".
I don't care. I'm not believing it.
What do you mean?
I'm not believing
Why
it.
are you discriminating?
Kevin Durant 6'9"?
Why are you discriminating?
Is Kevin Durant
Eye
6'9"?
test, buddy.
What do you mean is Kevin
He's
Durant
listed height don't matter.
So but by that logic, that means that Desmond Bain is 6'7". You're saying
No,
Kevin
I
Durant.
don't know what that means.
Kevin Durant is
Can't let it go.
6'11".
No, let it go.
Kevin Durant's
You-
7
I mean,
foot.
you hear
Kevin
the
Durant
shit,
is
it's
7
like-
foot.
Cam,
That's what I think.
I agree. Kevin Durant 7 foot. Minnesota Timberwolves. Go get
Wait, I didn't say mine.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh, wait, no, I did. I said TJ Warren.
Yeah. Minnesota Timberwolves. Go get a shooter. Josh Richardson or Max Strus. Both reliable shooters.
You said Timberwolves?
Yeah.
I'm lost on my hold. Cam, go ahead.
Timberwolves go get Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I found it.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
No, I'll just say okay. I wasn't I was just saying okay.
I was like,
Oh.
again, Timberwolves, another team in a very poor situation. They're not going to do anything for the next couple of years as long as they're paying Gobert and Cat a combined $74 million.
Wait, who'd you say?
Josh Richardson or Max Strus.
So they're all like pretty much the same player. I had Lonnie Walker, just shooting off the bench, good scorer.
Cool.
NOLA, New Orleans Pelicans. I have them entirely changing their front court, getting rid of Valanciunas and bringing in Brook Lopez. I think they do very good for that game.
That would be very good.
No, I think it'd be a very good
yeah.
signing. I think it makes sense. Next to Zion, you got a guy who can stretch the floor and let Zion operate in the paint.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
I just want to share what I think is the main need for New Orleans, and that's David Goggins. They need that man on the team
Dude,
to get Zion to play basketball.
You can't tell me David Goggins and Kobe Bryant weren't the same person.
I'm telling you, you get David Goggins on the team. Zion is not missing a game. He will not miss a game for the rest of his career. He is carrying all of the boats. But
I don't know who that is.
You know who David Goggins is?
No.
that makes a lot of sense.
One day when he's sitting here,
Is he some intimidating guy? Like, I don't know. What...
he's just look up David Goggins. He's just picture Kobe Bryant, but like not basketball.
Who's going to
He
carry
like
the
works
boats?
his ass
Corby?
off.
Oh.
Who's
Yeah.
going to carry the boats?
They don't know
Carry
me,
the
son.
boats?
They
I
don't know
Oh,
me, son.
But anyway, I went a totally different direction
Yeah.
center-wise than you did. And this might be a worse fit, but I think with Zion not being a great rim protector and their team
I think I know who I'm about to
got-
hear.
Yeah, I think I
probably
Yeah.
their team weaknesses, yeah, it was rim protection. Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
I just don't like the fit.
Like I know you know, but like honestly, I like the fit. So
guess, man.
I'm gonna do me.
I mean,
Okay.
he's a cool screener. I guess he can pass a little bit.
Yeah.
Valanciunas is a good passer. I think they're gonna keep the same center. So I just went ahead and picked Trey Lyles, just back up forward.
That's not
can
bad.
shoot the ball.
Not bad.
Decent player, you know. Just,
Yeah. Another team with a little bit of cap space, Oklahoma City Thunder. I think they need another big body out there. Obviously Jalen Williams, not J-Dub, Jalen Williams can play the 5, but I think you need one with a little bit better interior defense. So we'll get Mason Plumlee. And then you have cap. I think they can go make a run for PJ Washington. Make another stretch play that can stretch the floor for them.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like PJ Washington too. But I was thinking more Grant Williams because you got Chet coming back.
Yeah.
And Jalen Williams can play the 5, but I don't know that you necessarily need to play a traditional bench lineup with a legitimate center. You could play Jalen Williams and Grant Williams in the middle, and that creates enough disruption with their size that's going to make it hard for opposing centers. And also they need a wing defender because Dort is their point of attack defender most of the time, and Shea.
Yeah.
I'm not. I
There
know.
you
I'm not.
go.
I'm not letting Bjorn poison my mind no more.
He poisoned Oprah sides.
I know.
Dude, that's crazy.
But he's not a bad defender, but he's not a great defender by any means. And
Yeah.
outside of Dort, they really don't have anyone who can guard
Shea's a really
elite
good
wings.
defender.
You think he's really good?
He's not.
He holds his ground. And
he-
he gets steals and blocks, but he's not like someone.
I think
Would you put?
you
would
don't
you
hunt
put-
him on defense, which makes him a good defender.
Yeah,
I
but
guess for
would
a
you
point guard, that's the
would you put
expectation, but-
Shea on the team's best opposing wing?
No.
Would you put him on their best opposing guard?
Yes.
You think he would?
Besides, if they were playing the Bulls that have him guard.
Personally,
Slavine.
if I have to, I'm not mad at it, but I'd rather have a Grant Williams to put on a wing and
That's
put
not-
Lou
that's not a
Dort
hot-
on
that's
the
not-
on the
that's not-
guard.
that's not a hot
Also,
take.
I'm not worried about it because I think long term, Josh Giddey eventually will be traded for like a star shooting guard. That's what
Yeah.
I think. I just kind of went for a backup center. I think I had Drew Eubanks.
Do you
It's
see?
Drew Eubanks,
they-
fantasy legend.
fantasy. He killed me. He single-handedly beat me in fantasy. It's just crazy. But
in the playoffs, bro.
honestly, looking back, they could also go for a Kuzma, Cam Johnson kind of guy. I don't know.
Yeah,
But then,
yeah,
like, their defense, because you'd have to bench Dort because you're not putting J-Dub off the bench, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
So actually, I would just wait another year for free agency or for a trade and just get a backup center and yeah.
So you say, I just want to go on a quick tangent. You say you think they're going to trade for a star shooting guard, trade Josh Giddey for a star shooting guard. Are you talking
Next year, yeah.
Ant? Are you talking like who are you talking about? Star shooting guard. There's only so many.
They could go for. I'm not gonna say someone like Levine. It's just really anyone who's like asking out. But like I don't think they should
Paul
be kind of
George.
picky. Honestly, you know who'd be a kind of a good fit? Jaylen Brown next.
I like it.
I think that'd be a
it.
decent fit
Is
for
he
sure.
going to be asking? I mean, he'll be a
Oh, he will
unrestricted
be a
free
super
agent.
max player
Yeah.
probably. The Celtics might have to pay him that.
Yeah,
So like I don't know exactly. who,
600
I
million
think
between
no one
Tatum and
wants to
Brown.
pay that in the new CBA, but we'll see.
but then maybe they get. They get rid of both Giddey and Dort. Yeah, they get a star 3 and then just a good complementary too, because that's kind of what it's been the last couple of years with KCP's been really good too. And then who's the 2 for the Bucks? 21 Wesley Matthews? Like
Wesley Matthews. Did Grayson Allen on the team?
No,
No,
he was on the
Wesley Matthews,
he was
yeah.
on the Jazz, I think, or maybe the
Still?
Grizzlies.
Grizzlies, I think.
was he on the Jazz before or after? No, he was on the Jazz after the
He
Grizzlies.
got
I think
drafted
he
to
was
the Jazz.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
All it took was Grayson Allen being on the Grizzlies for that whole entire
That's
situation.
what
That's
happened, bro.
that's it.
But yeah, that's that team.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. I think they will make a bunch of trades, but that's off topic. Who's next?
Phoenix Suns, I think they need someone to come play point guard. Unless Booker wants to run it, I think they need someone to come do it. Honestly, I do see Booker playing it
I
this
like
season.
Booker point guard. I think he's a good
So
point guard.
I think we just need like a backup, and I think this is ultimately where this guy will go up. I think Derrick Rose will end up as a Phoenix Sun.
Oh.
I think he can provide solid like 15 minutes off the bench.
You know, the campaign could be backup point guard.
I forgot he exists, but
I think he's still under contract. I could be wrong.
He is.
he is. But I just like the fit of Derrick Rose on that team.
Yeah. Suns are another team. I just picked J. Rich. You know, defense. That's what they need.
Yeah.
Not exactly point of attack, but J. Rich can be that. He's a really good defender. And he can occasionally hit open shots, which kind of sounds like last year's Suns team with Craig and Okogie, but I think Josh Richardson on offense is better than both of them. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I think primarily they need to re-sign the guys that they have bird rights on or that are restricted free agents because those are the only guys they can afford to pay more than a minimum. And then once again, I got to go to my playmaker of choice.
Corey
The man,
Joseph.
the myth, the legend himself, Corey Joseph, the man who's going to turn the Phoenix Suns into a championship contender.
I guess
Kevin Durant, who? Devin Booker, who?
if someone gets hurt in the playoffs who's already on the bench, then Corey Joseph can play 5 minutes because Devin Booker's playing 43 in the playoffs. Like that's
I'm just
I guess he can play those
telling you.
5 minutes. It'll be
I
some
guess.
impactful
Corey
5
Joseph,
minutes.
guess,
when
bro.
Corey Joseph wins his Andre Iguodala Finals MVP, I want 500
So what
word
are you gonna
written apologies from both.
What are you gonna say when he doesn't have a job next season?
I don't know. Give him one.
All right. Yeah.
I'll offer him a job.
Okay. All right. He can sit down right here. He'll have a job.
Yeah.
Portland Trailblazers. Wait, Corey, did you say someone? Yeah, you said J. Rich.
J. Rich.
Portland Trailblazers. I think they need to re-sign Jeremy Grant. If you don't want to re-sign Jeremy Grant, you go get Draymond. You need one of those two.
You get both because that's what Dame wants. You do whatever Dame wants because Dame's the leader. Dame's the guy apparently. Dame's the GM. He's the coach. He's everything.
Dame is in Miami in 2 weeks.
Brooklyn, but yeah.
Well, if that's the case.
Rude way to
then
spell Brooklyn, buddy.
Brooklyn.
You think he wants to go to Brooklyn?
It doesn't matter.
What would they trade for him?
A bag of chips and like a Sour Patch Kid.
Oh yeah, that's what.
They'll give him Jay-Z.
You remember that? Imagine Jay-Z from Portland.
in Portland.
Okay.
Where is he selling snowflakes by at that point?
I don't know, Cam.
But the OZ. Okay. Anyone else have anything else to say?
For the Trailblazers?
Yeah.
No, not
All
really.
right, Sacramento Kings. I think they need to get one of these two forwards, whoever it is. They need to get. They're both Lakers or former Lakers. I have Kuzma or Roy Hachimura. They can get one of those two guys. I think that would set them up really good.
I'd say Kuzma.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks.
Honestly, it'd be a good fit. They need a point of attack defender. I just don't see it for some reason. Also, do they have money?
I don't know how much.
If they have money to get Kuzma, they have money to get Dylan
Yeah.
Brooks.
Oh wait, I'm so dumb. Why did I ask that? If I said Kuzma, bro.
All right.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Unless Dylan Brooks is all of a sudden commanding a supermax.
that's how you know we're on like the 27th, 28th team because
Yeah.
2 teams left. San Antonio Spurs. I think they need a point guard. Is Trey Jones the long-term point guard for you? You decide this offseason. If he's not, go get. You can go offer Austin Reeves $100 million to be your point guard.
I liked Reeves. I said Fred just because I don't know, but give him like 1 or 2 years. Like tell Wemby pretty much we kind of want to win now, but he's not the long-term point guard.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Same sentiment. Reeves and Trey Jones if
Yeah.
it doesn't work out.
Last team in the West, the Utah Jazz. I have 2 very different options here. I have them either getting Gabe Vincent. I think they need a point guard, so that makes sense. Or I think this is one of the. If Kuzma doesn't end up in Indiana, I think he'll end up in Utah.
Just because he's went to Utah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about Reeves? He's white. I'm not sure if I need any other reason. I think they just want a white guy.
No, that was perfect. He's white. That was. You don't need another reason. That was it.
You know, yeah, I'll send it there.
I got the Jazz going to get Bruce Brown. Do I need to get closer to the mic because I'm
No,
not,
it's just-
I mean like
You're fine.
Oh,
I
I
know
yeah,
the
you do, but like it was just a chair. Yeah, but
Bruce Brown. Also, I'm surprised you said Gabe Vincent because Colin Sexton is already on the team, and Gabe Vincent doesn't offer much else different than
Playmaker.
Sexton's not really a
kind
playmaker.
of. But
They
like,
need a point guard.
they need a point, and neither of
You
those
want
guys are like
Sexton to be a point
actual
guard?
point guards. No, I don't want Sexton to be a point guard. I want them to go get.
I'd rather
But
Vincent
you know who is a point guard?
Apparently, THC is.
Well, in the league in assist to turnover ratio.
Corey
Joseph, welcome to the Utah Jazz and welcome to the pod. Y'all are acting like this is a bad thing. I'm about to get an NBA player on the pod.
Okay, if you get Corey Joseph on this podcast, I will shut up. Okay.
I don't want to talk to him.
Why are you such a hater? What has he done to
I
you?
don't even know what I'd ask him. Like,
What's it like being an NBA player? What's it like?
you think he wants to answer
What's
that?
it like living my dream?
What's your welcome to the NBA?